Hey, welcome. This is OGDuffy, and this week's video going to show you a little bit of trip me and my son had to Herne Bay. It was a beautiful day, the sun was shining, and I went down specifically to look for this shop, Gamenation, which is amazeballs, and there's video footage of that coming up. But on the way, I also found this shop, which I didn't even know existed, and it was down in Herne Bay as well, so I visited that too, Collectables. So all in all, a win-win. So without further ado, let's get to it. Let's show you my pickups from them shops, and my pickups this month for CEX and from some charity shops. And I might sneak a crafty pint in as well. Anyway, here we go. Well, as you saw, the shop weren't open. Meant to open at 10:30. I think it's now about 11:30, so maybe they fancied a day off. But hey, we got this, so onwards and upwards. Well, obviously come down for Gamenation. It's shut, so we found ourselves in Wetherspoons. Sorry for the groggy voice, had a bit of a rough throat. This might help though. Cheers folks, I'm sure I'll find some retro games somewhere. If not, I've always got the pub. How's it going, Josh?
Yeah, very well, very warm. Nice refreshing drink now.
How's your dad's game hunting going?
Not great at the moment. I haven't seen many games.
Do you think he's going to have any success today?
He'll get one good item.
You reckon?
There'll be one.
He might come home with an arcade machine.
It might be an arcade machine. It might be a two-piece shuffle. Who knows? But it'll be good. I guarantee it.
Oh, rock and roll.
Yeah.
So we left the pub, made our way down the seafront, and bumped into this fine specimen of a lady, a great statue to honour Amy Johnson, the first female who flew solo all the way from England to Australia. So who am I to pass up a photo opportunity like that? Awesome stuff. So we left Amy and made our way to the pier because, hey, isn't that what all great tourists do? And we were tourists for the day, obviously game hunting, but tourists still nonetheless. From here, we then made our way to the amusement arcades in hope to capture a classic from back in the day and have some great gaming. Did we find anything? Let's see. About as retro as it gets. Space Invaders. I got this. Ready? Go. So the big question is it as good as the Space Invaders original? No way. But hey, I've got some paper. Well, it's not how I remember it, I have to be honest. There used to be classics in there. There's nothing, mate. It's sad days, but hey, that's arcade industry these days, so got to put up with it. So here we are. I played a few amusements. They were crap, didn't remind me of anything, nothing decent there, but I weren't expecting anything. Game shop was shut, they haven't responded to my message. Fly's just flown in my ear. So all in all, not a great day really at the moment. But
we're about to head off into the high street again, and we're going to have a look and see if we can't spot some charity shops and see if I can't get something for the day, you know what I mean? Would be nice. So watch this space, here we go. How's your dad's game hunting going?
Well, I said he would get one good item, and I still believe in this. But so far, yeah, quite disappointing on the arcade front. Not much going on.
You didn't buy an arcade machine then?
No, I'm not really up for buying game machines at the moment. Thank you.
Okay, let's crack on. Wow, awesome. As you know, we're on the retro hunt game, and I've come across this place, collectabletoys.co.uk. Now, looking at the window display, in terms of games, there's a Wii U thing going on, and it does Warhammer and stuff, and there's a Vader in the window, which is always a good sign. So let's do this, let's go on in.
Well, this shop come as a great surprise. I did not know this was here at all, and I stumbled across it quite accidentally. Lucky really, because I was going to walk down the road and take the next right, but I took this turning up into the high street, else I wouldn't have found it at all. So great find. As you can see, I entered the store. Lots and lots of toys in here. I mean, there's so much to look at. You can miss so much. It's only a small store, but my God, has he crammed some stuff in here. You've got amazing finds, honest, great stuff. Took me right back to my childhood, a lot of this. I mean, as I entered the door, here we go, a bit of a Terminator there. As I entered the door, I had a load of the old Smurfs that I used to collect as a kid from petrol stations, you know, I used to get them with the petrol and stuff like that. There's plenty of Star Wars toys. Oh, it was just amazing. There were shelves upon shelves upon shelves. So if you're into any toys at all, if you're a retro toy collector, which I know quite a few retro video game collectors are, do pop along to this store. You cannot go wrong. Now, as I made my way around the store, looking in the cabinets, etc., I do get round the corner, and there is a retro game section. So helped me out greatly. So my day had not been wasted. Now you see these here, they were from Space 1999. I always wanted one of them as a nipper, and I never had one. I should have asked the price really, but I didn't. I think they were made by Dinky. And here you go, the old classic WWF, as it was known then, wrestling figures. There was a little Skeletor I spied, but you can see what I mean. I mean, these shelves are just so busy. There's just so much to look at that honestly, I'm seeing things now in the video that I did not see in the store at the time. It's just such a great little store. Well recommended. Now, I'll be putting some links up and all that sort of stuff, so do check them out. Go on their socials and what have you. Good little store. I was going down this shelf here, as you can see, and the Hobbit there, the Invisible Frodo. And here we go, this, Gremlins. I love Gremlins as a film. To me, great Christmas movie. I don't really think it's really festive, but hey ho, I think one of them wears a Christmas hat and it's snowing in one scene. Now, one thing about this shop, it was getting very warm in here because it was a bloody hot day. I think it reached 28 on this day, so we did quite well. But here we go, this was the retro game shelf I found. Got a real mix, got some PS3 there, got some Master System, Xbox 360, PS2, few Wii U titles and some Wii titles. Not the biggest collection in the world, but some good bits in there. So I picked up a couple of bits in this store, which I'll show you at the end, and I'll go through them for you. But again, G.I. Joe here on the PS3. Time Crisis 4. I love Time Crisis. That was an amazing game. There we go, better Metal Gear. Can't go wrong with a bit of Metal Gear, can you, eh? Afterburner on the Mega Drive, Master System even. 10 of that was. Not too bad, not too bad. Wonder Boy 3 was in it as well. He wanted £35 for that, for the Dragon's Trap. Should I got it? Good price? Let me know in the comments. Okay, and here we go. So like I say, I picked up a few bits in here. Mainly more modern titles, but some bits nonetheless. And as I was leaving, a little cabinet that had some extra little games in it, some SNES bits and stuff like that, Silent Hill and things. But a great store, so what a find. Kept me motivated.
Right, so as Josh was saying, we will get something soon, and he was right. I've just been in there and I purchased some titles. I'll be showing you what we got towards the end of the video. but we've got this high street here to do. Just pan around there, son. So as you can see, let's go and see what charity shops we can find, eh? Walk this way.
So I found this little charity shop. A few Nintendo DS titles, nothing inspirational. A couple of PlayStation 2 titles there, but again, nothing out of the ordinary. Couple of titles there though, and of course, a bit of a PSP. And these are all your FIFA titles. FIFA. Oh my god, FIFA here, FIFA there, FIFA every bloody where.
X Factor. Golden balls. PC.
I preferably want this pirate, but I don't want a particularly big one. It hasn't got to...
All this video game hunting in charity shops and stuff is hard work, so we just stopped at a nice bakery now. Bought myself this bacon and cheese thing. Looks greasy, looks full of fat. It's going to be tasty. Just about to leave the Bay of Herne, or Herne Bay. Just come back past and it's open, so we're going to go on into Gamenation now. See what I can pick up.
Now this was it. This was the shop we made the trip for. As you can see, has some awesome gear in here. I mean, a big Sega Saturn section there. Sega Saturn sort of steering wheel. An Amstrad CPC for sale as well. Look at that. A small Switch section, but that's quite a new modern console, so you wouldn't expect too much from that. Mega CD. Plenty of PS1 titles here, as you can see. I mean, he had grams of shelves loads of these guys. But honestly, this shop is a real hidden gem, and it's one I don't hear people talking about, and he deserves a very good shout out. Gamecube games, your Sega Mega Drive, or Genesis if you're American, and Master Systems and all sorts. Honestly, it had such a vast range in here. Great little find, as I say, and all very reasonably priced. On a positive note, I mean, in Herne Bay there is no CEX shop. And I think that shows, because obviously people are coming in here to sell their retro gear, and they're getting a fair price, but they're also being resold at a decent price also. Talking to the owner, he's got an awful lot of stock in storage, and they're just making their way through, sorting it all to get it up on the shelves, etc, etc, etc. So this is a shop to really keep an eye on. So as you can see, I'm posting up links to socials and all that sort of stuff. And please do go give them a follow. They much deserve it. They're passionate about what they do. They know their product inside and out, which is a great thing. And honestly, it was a real joy here. A real great hidden find, as I say. So as you can see, Game Boys, your N64, your SNES. I was asked after some. He had some SNES boxed games, but to be honest, he only had a few there. But he said he has got more in storage, and they just replenish the titles and stock as they go through it all, really. Some Game & Watches, a real mix. If you're a collector of anything retro, you will find something here for your collection, I'm sure of that. Okay, and like I say, all fairly priced. So I'm so glad we headed back this way and the shop was open, because we nearly missed this absolute gem. Now do stick around till the end of the video, because I'll show you the finds that I got from that collectible toy shop, and what I purchased in this store. Also, my son Josh made a couple of purchases in this store as well, and he got a really nice display piece, something I haven't seen before. So that'll be a great piece to show you guys. So this pretty much concludes the short tour I've given you of Gamenation. An absolutely stunning shop. Follow it on the socials, do all that good stuff, and if you're ever down on the Kent coast, you must visit. Great store, thanks for your hospitality, awesome.
Well, we've just finished, and we went back to that shop, as you saw. and it was all open, so it was good. I'm glad we went back. Got some great bits, and I'll be showing you real soon, so that was good. Josh, how did you get on?
I managed to buy an original box of Guild Wars.
Oh,
Big fan.
And a great display piece, which we're not going to show just yet.
No, we're not.
I'll let you show it in the video when we get back.
Okay, we'll do.
Cool, let's go. What should we do now?
Beer?
Beer o'clock, coolio.
Well, that concludes the Herne Bay trip, and as I'm sure you could see, it was a brilliant day out. We had a great time. That evening, got home, dumped the car, went off, met a mate, me and Josh, and we ended up having a little pub crawl, good few beers, and having an Indian in the evening, which was very nice. So, all in all, a great day off, and what a day to spend it. So anyway, on to my pickups. First off, charity shop, okay? These were £1 each. Don't know if they're anything special or not. Viva Pinata, Xbox 360, hey, £1. This one, also £1. Manuals complete with all of these. The discs are in great condition as well. PlayStation 2, Spider-Man 3. And finally, I think this is probably the best of the bunch, for £1 as well. The Walking Dead Season 2, is that? Yes, Season 2, I was about to say Episode 2. Obviously, Xbox 360. So that concludes the charity shop pickups for this month. Missed a great deal. Walked in there and this bloke had a big box and it was full of like Nintendo Wii consoles boxed and it had games and everything else. I must have missed that by about 5 to 10 minutes. I was a bit gutted, but hey, you can't win them all. Next up, CEX. As you know, I always visit CEX shops. I think they're great. Some people don't despise them. I never trade with them, so I can't complain about their pricing in that respect. But I think it's great for some sort of your PS3 titles and stuff like that. Great future collectibles. So what did I get? Let's take a look. Metal Gear Solid 5. Ground Zeroes. Full manuals and disc and that in there. I think that was £4. It's a Konami game. I don't think you can go wrong with Konami and Capcom releases for future collectibles. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Then I'll pick this up. I've never played this before. I've heard about it. Kingdom Hearts HD Remix 1.5. Hey, it's by Square, and I think there's a bit of a Disney tie-in as well. Could be a bit of fun. I'll probably get around to playing that. What did I pay for that one? Got a manual with it and stuff. It was good. It was £5, that one. Not sure. Could be a future collectible, maybe. We shall see. Next up, Resident Evil is all the rage at the moment. Obviously, Resident Evil Village has been released, so I thought I might pick up a few of the older Resident Evil games. And this was Resident Evil 6 by Capcom. Again, PS3. I will have a play of these. I've not played these before, so I played the very original one. I think that was £4, that one. I paid the very original on PS1, so I know it from that. Now, this one I was quite pleased about. But you guys, let me know. I think these are future collectibles, alright? And they're a good price at the moment, so do jump on board and get them. This was PS3. Castlevania, right, on PS3. Lords of Shadow. Again, Konami. Can't go wrong with a bit of Konami. Disc in there. Nice manual as well. Okay. That was a £5. Alright, and as you know, anything Castlevania related usually values. Obviously, you've got to sit on that one for a couple of good few years. But hey, I think it's a good investment. So get on CEX. I think it's a £5. I think it's a future investment. If it don't work out for you, hey, it's a £5. What's that? Price of a pint. This one here. Castlevania. Same one again. Lords of Shadow. But this is number 2. Slightly dearer, this one. Can't remember what I paid. Did I leave the price in here? No, I didn't. That was dearer than £5 though, but that's number 2. So obviously a bit more of a limited run, that one. I got this Mario Super Strikers or Strikers Charged Football. I mean, look at that. I love that sort of artwork. That's brilliant, isn't it? You know. And I've never played this before, but it's a Mario game, so we know it's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's Mario. And finally from CEX, I picked up this Resident Evil. The Umbrella Chronicles, that was £3, that one. £3. Again, I think that will collect value in the future, and I think that's one worth tucking away for £3. Can't go wrong. What's that? Half a decent pint. So that concludes the CEX pickups. Now, on to the best pickups of all that I got from Herne Bay. Now, as you saw in the video, Herne Bay was a beautiful day out. Honestly, the sun was shining. There's plenty of people down there. The arcades were a disappointment, as you saw. But what a great find with them stores, honestly. Found nothing in the charity shops that day, but them two shops more than made up for it. And like I say, Ram Collectables, which was the first one we visited, I found quite accidentally. But, as you know, my son come along and he may feature in a future episode of me game picking up, because he had a good day out. He said he enjoyed it. Anyway, these were his pickups. He's at work today, so I'm going to show you his pickups. He got Guild Wars here. This is, I don't know which one it is, which edition it is. It's a big old monster of a box. I mean, that was £2.50. This was Gamenation. I mean, look at a couple of discs in there. Let me show you that way. And it's a couple of big old chunky manuals, mate. Loads of big old manuals. But he was a massive Guild Wars fan back in the day. I actually got Guild Wars for myself on one of my original gaming PCs years ago, and I just couldn't get into it. And I remember I come home one day and he'd got on there and he was having a play and he was hooked. I hate to tell you how many hours he put in, because he probably never quite told me the truth, but I think we're running in the thousands. But this item is awesome. He got this, right? Here we go. It's in a box. Mayhem is coming. As you can see, it's a big old chunky box. Big old weight to this as well. I've got to realise how it opens up. Oh, it's magnetised, so flips there. Okay. And look at this. It's Borderlands 3, okay? Witness Mayhem, May the 1st. Now, this is a promotional piece. Now, this is a really heavy... it's like a lump of acrylic. As you can see there, look. It's like a lump of acrylic. It's prism-like. And it probably doesn't show it on the camera, but this is just... It looks an absolute beautiful piece. It's a brilliant display piece, honestly. It wasn't cheap, that. I think that was 25 quid he paid for that. But that said, I don't think that's expensive. I think that's a brilliant piece, because it's things like this you just don't see. You never see pieces like this. So, great pickup there, son. I'll hand it back to you now, so I'll say goodbye to that. It was nice handling it, but hey, it's not mine, it's his, so it's gone. So first off, let me show you the pickups I got from the that Ram Collectables, the toy shop. As you can see in the video there, loads and loads of retro toys. If you're into collecting your Star Wars, your He-Man, anything, well, you saw, he's got it. I guarantee he's got something there. So these are the pickups I got from that shop, okay? I've got some PlayStation 2 titles, a Capcom game. I know nothing about this at all. Without warning, okay? Without warning on PlayStation 2. No, nothing about that at all, okay? Next up, a 360 game, a horror game, right? Rise of Nightmares. To be absolutely honest, I know nothing about that, but I know they're popular, aren't they, the old horror titles. Now this one, I've played this back in the day. I absolutely love this, The Getaway. Now I picked this up. You drive around London. It's an absolute brilliant game. But what I liked about this, it had the map, the London map in it, complete as well. So brilliant. I love it. And that will be getting some play, I'll tell you. I just hope it's as good as how I remember it. Now, the last two pickups I've got from that shop there, I've got Lost Planet 2 on the Xbox 360. Again, a Capcom game. As you guys know, I love Capcom and I love Konami games. But this one, a Wii U game, because as you know, I'm still collecting my Wii U titles. I think at the moment they're very well priced. They're good collectibles. And I've got this, a Pokemon game. Now, as you know, Pokemon always fetch some money. And this was a very good price at the time. I think I paid... I think it was just a tenner. I think I paid for this one. But as you can see, there's Pokemon Tournament on Wii U. I opened it up, and if you look inside, manual complete, absolute mint. But had a Pokemon card with it as well, which is pucker condition. Okay, which come with the game. So it's a special card that come with the game. So I was pleased with them finds. So that concludes the finds from the first shop, which is obviously Ram Collectables. Check them out, great little store. And my final pickups were from Gamenation. Now, as you saw in the video, we got there and I was a bit disappointed. I thought, oh, it's closed, because it was such a beautiful day. I thought, oh, maybe they've taken the day off. I thought, and I can't blame them. I mean, as you know, I run my own business as well, so I know that if you can get a rare day off, it's very nice to do so, and especially on a day like that. So anyway, off we went, game hunting around town, quick pint, you know, all the good stuff. And as we were leaving, we just went past the shop again, and it was open. As you saw, so absolute result. And these were my pickups. First off, not game related, but it was this. As you can see, right, it's a Judge Dredd helmet, right? if you know me, I love Judge Dredd, I love Star Wars, I love anything like that, and Judge Dredd was a huge... I love me comic books, so Judge Dredd, I used to love 2000 AD when I was at school and stuff, and I still get the odd Judge Dredd book even now. So, nice little piece, that'll be going up on the shelf somewhere, I'm sure. Right, now to my titles that I picked up. First off, a modern title, never played this, right? This is Aliens, Colonial Marines. What's not to like? It's aliens, mate, and I should imagine... I've never played it, but you're running around shooting aliens pretty much. It sounds good fun. And this cost me £1.50 in Gamenation. And as you can see, in CEX, this costs you, what, £3 plus pounds. So its pricing is very fair in the shop. Very, very fair. And all the games are in great condition as well. Then I got a couple of Gamecube games. Okay, can't go wrong with a bit of Game Boy. This was Die Hard Vendetta. Okay. And this, bit of a roll going on here this week. Resident Evil, again by the mighty Capcom. And my last game that I picked up down there was this. Now I love Star Wars, I love Nintendo, awesome. I've got Shadows of the Empire on one of my last pickup videos, so I thought this is a great one to go with it, innit? Rogue Squadron N64, absolutely lovely condition. Cartridge, manual is pucker. Manuals don't think it's even been looked at. But as you can see by that, it's great condition. Very pleased with that. A little bit of box wear, but nothing major. So that concludes our pickups for this video. It was great. If you're ever down Herne Bay, do get down there. Now, I wish you all the very best of luck. Stay safe, look after yourself. If you guys have had any decent pickups, do let me know in the comments, as always. And if you think I've had some good buys there, let me know, okay? If there's any iffy titles, tell me why they're iffy. Also, if you don't already do so, please do hit that subscribe button. It helps me greatly and puts a big smile on my face, which is a good thing. Now, finally, enjoy yourselves, look after yourselves, and I'll see you all for the next Versus video, or pickup video, or maybe I've got some other stuff planned. You'll have to see. Cheers. I've been OGDuffy. Laters. If you watch the video and you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe for more great videos. Thanks for watching.